Police and officials from the Correctional Services are raiding the Tswelopele Correctional Facility in Kimberley in the Northern Cape. The department has been raiding correctional facilities around the country, leading the seizures of contraband. For more on this, we cross to our reporter Ulrich Hendricks at the facility. Ulrich, a very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Just to paint a picture for us, what's currently happening at the correctional facility? Are the raids still underway? And can you confirm for us whether there's any contraband that's already been seized during this raid?
Hi, good evening, Superior. Well, the raid started just over an hour ago, and this is a huge facility, so they've been going through every nook and cranny. I can see some excitement from officials here, some blue liquid that they have found, but we've also seen a number of cell phones being found from inmates, and they're still going through a number of these cells. The cell where we're in at the moment, or the cell block where we're in, is mostly lifers. So people who have been sentenced for robbery, for murder, rape, etc., are all here for the long haul. Also, these people kind of become attached to the environment. We've seen one of the cooks that have been who were found with a cell phone. He's been removed from this block, so already severely penalties for them. The person that you're seeing there doing some of the searching is, of course, the National Commissioner of Correctional Services. Let's just have a chat with him. Commissioner, tell us, what have you found in this facility so far?
Well, we found cell phones, and we're still searching.
Commissioner, so this is slightly different from other raids that you've had around the country, where you find the cell phones among the inmates. They're being charged with the police immediately.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do to improve. There's this section that we are at is a section where the offenders that work in the workshop, in the kitchen, so you can say they are offenders that have been given an opportunity to do work and some stipend. So not all offenders get that opportunity. It is based on your behavior, but also it's an opportunity for you, especially because the ones that are here are lifers. So they're going to be with us for a long time. Now, we are not supposed to find them with any illegal, object, and we find them with cell phones. So we charge them immediately and we remove them. So we can give other offenders an opportunity to work in the kitchen, to work in the workshops, and gain the skills that they need to gain. You also get a sense that they are so comfortable. When you talk to them about these things, it's like it's second nature to them. Which for me, I don't think is correct, that you have offenders being so relaxed, knowing that they have objects that are illegal, that they're not supposed to have in their possession.
Commissioner, so tell us, you've been doing these raids around the country. What lessons have you learned, and are we going to see changes in policy, in standard operating procedures, in behaviors from the officials?
Well, already, where one has been, because this is the last region, Free State, Northern Cape, already where I've been, I've dispatched letters with the reports, the findings, to the regional commissioners to say I'm giving them a month to work. Firstly, what they need to do is to get deeper, because obviously here we're doing a search for one night at one particular correctional facility. So the regional commissioners need to get deeper into what is happening with regards to security and contrabands. And secondly, they need then to come up with plans to improve. But thirdly, where our officials are found to have wronged, I expect action to be taken. So as a follow-up to this, I'm going to come back again now to receive reports on what our regional commissioners and our area commissioners have done. So it's not just an event for one night, a few hours to search and then you go. No, we're going to follow up and make sure that we improve on the system. On the other hand, in this financial year, we are on a drive to improve on the security systems, but from the IT perspective. So the issue of cell phones is going to come into quite serious scrutiny, but also what we want to address is the availability of phones to our offenders, so that all the public phones can work. Because at the moment, some of the public phones don't work. Our officials have to assist them if they need to make calls and all that. So in as much as we are clamping down on cell phones, we will also ensure that we provide them with a solution for them to be able to contact their families and their friends. It is important when you are an offender to keep in contact with your family in the correct, in a legal way, not in an illegal manner, the way they are using cell phones here. Because they also use them to intimidate witnesses, they use them to intimidate victims, and they use them to commit more crime. So we want to make sure that we address that beyond just a search for one night.
Thank you very much. The National Commissioner, of course, for Correctional Services, of course, while he's busy conducting the raid, of course, in Piwe, the raid continues. There's still a lot of cells to be searched, and, of course, a lot of contraband still to be found. So, Piwe?
All right, Ulrich, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Ulrich Hendricks today is out at the Tswelopele Correctional Services, and I guess it's another raid at the Correctional Services, which was this time around led by the National Commissioner, Makgoti Tobagale, and contraband was found, and the Commissioner did mention that and quite a number of cell phones have since been confiscated.